And we're back, boys and girls, with our third math lesson for the day. We are doing our Counting Coins workbook, but first I wanted to show you, I have my large scale money here. So the dime is the smallest. I think that because it was once made out of silver, that was the heaviest alloy, and silver is worth a lot more. And then the penny comes next. So the size order on these does not match their value, okay? So then after that becomes the nickel. So we have 10 cents, 1 cent, 5 cents. Again, this is kind of messed up, sort of like maybe we could relate it to our sight words. It's not the easiest thing in the world to justify why they did it this way. And then the last one is the quarter. Now this one makes sense because the quarter is worth the most and the quarter is worth 25 cents. But let's go ahead and put these in order. So you have a penny worth 1 cent, and then our nickel is 5. The dime is 10, and the quarter is 25. Okay, so there you have it. Penny, nickel, penny 1 cent, nickel 5 cent, dime 10 cent, and then there's our quarter, which is 25 cent. So let me bring back, oh yeah, and I wanted to tell you, we've looked at the backs of all the money. It was really hard for me to find a quarter today that had the eagle on the back of it because the quarters have become commemorative now, and they started with putting, I think it was the Olympics one year, they put the Olympic symbol on the back of it, and then they went to state symbols, and now there's all different kinds of symbols on the back of the quarter, so they're kind of fun to look at. On the front, you will always find George Washington, our first president, on the front of the quarter. All right, let's get started on our math practice here of counting coins. So we're on our third page here. So again, for me, what's easiest when I'm doing this activity is taking my crayon colors. In this one, we're looking at brown and gray. So here's my brown and gray crayon. I'll write my name at the top too here. Miss Clutie. And then today's date, again, today is March, the third month, with our little line for a space. And then 20 is the day, and 2020, 2020. And they already have flowers up there. Maybe they knew it was spring. So I'm gonna go ahead and put brown right over here, color the word brown, because I wanna make sure that I do the right color on those. Okay, and this says nickels, so I'm gonna color my nickels first. So that would be Jefferson Memorial, Thomas Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson, 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 Jefferson Memorial. Did I miss any? I've got one over here. Okay, so, and then I'm going to use my brown crayon to start doing Lincoln, and the Lincoln Memorial has a flat top, so actually that's not the Jefferson Memorial, that's Monticello, I misspoke. That one's got the bump on top. Probably some of you were shouting at the screen going, that's not the Jefferson Memorial, Miss Clutie, you said it was Monticello, so. But there is a Lincoln Memorial. And then I'm going to keep coloring President Lincoln pennies over here. I missed some of those nickels. Okay, so one more President Lincoln Memorial. And then I have Thomas Jefferson, and then Monticello, the house that Jefferson built. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and, it says how many pennies? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pennies. Hope I got that correct. Let me know if I'm wrong, please. And then I'm going to put a little bubble by my nickels to help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 and 10. I'm going to move down now all the way to the bottom section on this page. I'll have Grumpy Cat help me here because this is the only one that has quarters on this page. So the other two I'll let you do on your own. So again, the dimes are going to be orange and my quarters are going to be gray. Now this one, I'm just looking at it visually, it's easier for me because the quarters are so much bigger than the dimes in this box. So there's the eagle, President Washington, eagle, President Washington, Washington, eagle, and that would be Washington. And if you notice, and because the quarters are bigger, they take up more space, so less of them are going to fit in this rectangle here. All right, so my dimes are orange, torch, President Roosevelt, President Roosevelt, President Roosevelt, President Roosevelt, President Roosevelt, torch, and torch. So the dime is worth 10 cents, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. The quarter is worth 25. So that would, if I count it by quarters, it would go 25, 50, 75, $1. So for those of you who have older brothers and sisters, they'll know that one quarter is also because 25 cents is 1/4 of $1. Okay, so it says how many dimes, so let me go ahead and count my dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, which makes sense because I counted 80 cents. So I did that correctly that time. Good for me. And then I think it's Grumpy Cat being here today to help. And then the quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many quarters is 7? So that's a good math problem for your older brothers and sisters. Ask them what 25 cents times 7 equals and see what they say. All right, go ahead and finish up, and please remember to give yourself your exit ticket, and if you're celebrating spring like I am, you can turn it into a flower. All right, have fun with this.